cannot trust companies that we have repeatedly seen to be completely unaccountable to decide what is studied and what is researched in universities. The white paper will not save the taxpayer money. By 2015, in just 4 years, the student loan amount of public debt from student loans would have more than tripled to £75 billion. The generation is being completely fucked over by a generation who were paid for going to university. We are going to have to pay for the costs of subsidising rich people. We are going to have to pay back our huge debt. And we are going to have to pay the social cost of having an education system that only caters to a small elite.
£10 million cut to courses. This is going to mean less contact hours and a general deterioration in the quality of your education. It's also going to mean some courses are going to close down entirely. 200 staff are going to lose their jobs in this university. This is bad in itself, but it also further means that the staff that remain here are going to be increasingly overburdened.
We say fight back! We say fight back!
Is this sacrifice or is this burden equally shared? No, of course it's not. The university management aren't giving themselves pay cuts, they're giving themselves pay rises. Our Vice Chancellor, David Eastwood, is the second most highly paid Vice Chancellor in this country. He increased his salary last year from £342,000 a year to a shocking £392,000 a year.
Education is the ability to transform your life. It is the greatest means of social mobility that we have in this country, and yet we are denying this right to so many generations that come after us.
This is where the university systematically are selling off parts of them. In there, they have meetings with big banks, big industry, and that is where all this destruction is actively happening.
It will just shut the doors. It will shut the doors to anyone mature coming back into education. They won't be able to save up that kind of money. It will only be for the privileged few.
We have come together to discuss democratically alternatives to cuts, privatisation. We are debating what we believe and will publish our points here. We are having this General Assembly because we believe in the principle of public education.
Corporate university, which is treating students, academics and workers like cogs in a machine. Our aim was and still is to advance a set of demands centred on justice and educational institutions. We want people to be treated as human beings and a university to run for public good, not as a business.
A lot of accommodation here is unaffordable. I think now, and if it goes up, it's going to be even worse.
The best thing to do is probably to educate the general people on what the alternative is.
If you treat education as good, then you're not made a human being, but reduced to a functioning system that is perpetuating itself.
Occupied the Great Hall, and that's how we have all the student representation of this university originates from that occupation 1968. So occupations really can work if you do them right. The other thing I want to tell you about is in 1977, the Guild of Students did a thing where it took all the hall fees. It told all the students who went into halls, "Oh, give us all your fees." So it took all the hall fees, and then it gave an ultimatum to the university. If you do this, we'll give you 20% of your hall fees back. If you do this, we'll give you 50% of your hall fees back. And if you do this, we'll give you all of your hall fees back. And they won all their demands.
Right, man? Yeah, alright, we're up in the building, the staff house in top room. Yeah, I probably can't really talk now, but to be honest, I'll call you later. Right, well.
Now, if you try and think of how you should do it, you'll have your worst, shouldn't you? Happy to do it again? Yeah? Law's very clear. How a solicitor, we've got ours.
You're a friendly chap, aren't you?
This way, so well, it's about you can unlock that door and let them out. Yeah, but you're also
No intention to disrupt lawful activity. You guys have shut the doors, not us.